Hey, Corey Blake here. Day 8 of my 30-day vulnerability challenge, and I'm getting this in at 10 o'clock at night, just under the gun, because Dawn took me out to the city, and we saw Nick Kroll and John Mulaney in a pretty hilarious show called Too Much Tuna. If you're not a fan, you should be. It's hilarious. So the other day, in one of Dawn's posts, she shared and used some language around the fact that we had a landlord. And I noticed as I was reading it that I had kind of a shame flare up around that. I don't tell a lot of people that we rent our home. And we've been renters for a number of years, 3 years so far. And we're about to rent a new home that we're moving into. But it's not something I talk about a lot because there's something about it that makes me feel lesser than, or that I judge of ourselves for some reason. Even though I know, like, I have really good reasons. We bought our last house right before real estate took a total crap, and 3 years into it, we realized we hated our house. We freaking hated it. We had made a bad purchase. We didn't like the house. We didn't like the neighborhood, and Dawn was driving 45 minutes each way to work. We kind of had our moment of waking up going, what the hell are we doing? And so we had to short sell it, and we lost a lot of money. And so I kind of have an aversion to buying again because I feel like I am really horrible at timing. Like when I buy stocks, like it's pretty guaranteed if I buy stock, the next day they're going to take a crap. It's pretty guaranteed that if I'm in the grocery store and there are two lines, I'm going to pick the one that is so much longer in the end. Like I'm going to get behind the wrong person. And it's just kind of the nature I find in my life. And so, I lease my car and we rent our home now. It's this, I think it's part of it is an aversion to attachment. Like I want to be able to pick up at a moment's notice if we want to and not feel tied down to where we live. And I also think I like other people kind of taking care of stuff. Like I'm not very handy, right? Like that's a whole other vulnerability challenge issue, that I'm not a typical guy in my handiness. I'm a typical Jew in my handiness. I pay for shit to get done, or my wife does it. Like, yeah, that's a whole other topic. So anyway, yeah, I noticed as I read her post that there was a bit of embarrassment that I felt that was out in the world. And I love that she doesn't feel any of that. God bless her. And she just puts it out there. That was awesome. Thanks for listening. It's just this crazy thing called life, right? I hope that my vulnerability challenge inspires you to share something real with me today. I would so love to hear it. Thanks.